I want it all, that's why I strive for it. Diss me, you'll never hear a reply for it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Breaking news, the tension between Drake and Kendrick Lamar has escalated into a full-blown legal showdown.
Well, fuck you, Mama Huevo!
Universal Music Group, UMG, has officially fired back at Drake's lawsuit, and they're not holding back. If you've been tracking the rap battle-turned-court battle, you know Drake's claim. He alleges that Kendrick's smash hit diss track, Not Like Us, was artificially inflated. He also accuses UMG of letting Kendrick hurl defamatory lines without censorship. Well, UMG just delivered its 32-page response, framing Drake's entire case as a desperate move. Today, we're diving into the highlights, the pettiness, and why this might signal the end of Drake's legal attack.
No, they love the soup.
What's good, everybody? I'm here again with the inside scoop. Hit that like button, let's get to the details. Over the past few months, Drake and Kendrick's rivalry morphed from lyrical warfare to a full-on legal spectacle. Now that UMG has laid its cards on the table, we can see exactly how they plan to dismantle Drake's arguments. Let's jump right in. Drake's side, Frozen Moments LLC, has been crying foul play, claiming Not Like Us was boosted through suspicious tactics like paying influencers, hiring reactors, and all around manipulating streams. Drake also says UMG enabled Kendrick's cutting lines, such as Drake, I heard you like I'm young.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Get that like never go to sell black one.
And that if someone like Taylor Swift had been the target, UMG wouldn't have tolerated it. In Drake's view, UMG stood idle while his image took hits. That's his story. UMG's response wastes no time in attacking the foundation of Drake's claims. On page 7, they throw a punch by quoting Drake's own lyric, "Diss me, you'll never hear a reply for it."
I want it all, that's why I strive for it. Diss me, you'll never hear a reply for it.
Talk about playing offense. They argue Drake willingly initiated this feud, reveled in it, and then decided to play victim the moment he was on the losing end. They highlight that diss tracks have always been part of hip-hop culture, loaded with exaggerations and braggadocio. UMG suggests Drake's hypocrisy. He's used their platform for his own incendiary bars.
Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Why is he acting shocked now? UMG lays out how Drake and Kendrick went at each other for about 2 months, with multiple diss tracks dropped at breakneck speed. According to UMG's legal narrative, Drake even goaded Kendrick to respond quickly, pushing him to release more material. Kendrick obliged, culminating in Not Like Us, a track that skyrocketed to massive acclaim. Grammy wins, Best Music Video accolades, a Super Bowl halftime performance, and an SNL parody. This was more than just a mild success. UMG firmly believes it earned its hype and then some. A huge chunk of UMG's argument centers on the idea that Not Like Us sits squarely in the tradition of outlandish, hyperbolic insult tracks. Drake claims defamation, but UMG sees a standard diss, a time-honored part of rap where lines aren't taken literally. They note Drake dropped lines accusing Kendrick of domestic abuse and questioning the paternity of Kendrick's child. If Drake can unleash personal jabs, why can't Kendrick? UMG twists the knife by pointing out Drake once signed a petition against using rap lyrics as evidence in criminal trials. Now he's asking a court to treat Kendrick's lyrics as literal fact. UMG spells it out. Drake was correct before, rap bars aren't always meant to be factual, yet here he is flipping the script when it's convenient for him. If Drake wants this to fly, he needs undeniable evidence of artificial boosts, emails, bank statements, or something proving a pay-to-play operation. Without it, the court likely sees him as a superstar who just hates losing. Remember, promotion is the music industry's lifeblood. Unless it crosses the line into fraud, it probably won't sway a judge. It's worth noting that UMG, as a label giant, has every reason to defend the legitimacy of its biggest artist's success. If Drake's accusations were proven true, it would cast doubt on their entire promotional ecosystem. By refuting Drake's claims so decisively, UMG not only protects Kendrick's reputation, but also preserves the credibility of how it markets music across the board. The label underscores that each explosive diss track from Drake or Kendrick benefited from marketing, but none crossed illegal lines. UMG's parting shot is that Drake's complaint should be dismissed with prejudice. In legalese, that means throw it out and don't don't let him bring it back. They frame his suit as a face-saving maneuver, basically calling it a tantrum after a lost lyrical battle. It's a tough position for Drake. Not only is UMG confident, but their argument that he brought this on himself resonates with the rap community and industry norms. What happens next? If Drake's team doesn't drop a bombshell proving real foul play, this lawsuit might just fizzle out. Meanwhile, every time the lawsuit makes headlines, streams for Not Like Us surge. It's almost a textbook example of the Streisand effect. The more Drake complains, the more attention Kendrick's track receives.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on a beat, bro.
UMG might actually be benefiting from the very legal action Drake thought would work in his favor. So is Drake out of moves? Possibly. The rap culture has largely crowned Kendrick the winner of their lyrical showdown. From a legal standpoint, UMG's rebuttal feels airtight. Unless Drake can produce hard evidence of a streaming farm or bribed influencers, he's facing a steep uphill battle. At this point, continuing to push might just give Kendrick more shine. For Drake, the best strategy may be to let the suit die quietly, cut losses and focus on his next project. Every new legal motion brings another scathing response, and each one drives home the notion that Drake is grasping at straws. In hip-hop, respect is currency, and sometimes taking an L with dignity is better than going out in a swirl of controversy. That's the story. UMG's thorough response, laced with petty flourishes and rock-solid logic, and the overarching narrative of two titans locking horns in music and in court. Let me know what you think. Is Drake barking up the wrong tree, or does he still have a card to play? Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and hit that like button. Until next time.